You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your General Hospital predictions coming up. I've got stuff for you on Curtis and Valentin, Portia, Spencer, Willow, Dex, and a dead body. And that dead body, it looks like, is confirmed by official spoilers. All of these tie to official spoilers, but we're just kind of extrapolating and talking about what could happen. I will be very clear, and I will tell you as we talk what's a spoiler and what we're having a conversation about, so we can be really transparent about what the official spoilers are, because I don't want to tell you ever that something's a spoiler when it's not. I promise you I won't do that. So let's dig in. If you haven't already, we'd love it if you would reach down, click that subscribe button so you can follow all your latest General Hospital updates. All right, digging in. Our first prediction is that Curtis Ashford survives, but he's paralyzed, at least for a while. There are reasons that we're thinking this. So there's not a lot of spoilers that for the week ahead, but we are looking into, and I'm pulling them out now, spoilers for the week of July 24th. And while there are none that specifically mention Curtis, there are a couple, like we have one where Portia tries to comfort someone. And that is on Tuesday, July 25th. And I wonder if she is comforting Curtis as he is waking up out of, his post-op haze and everything, and has to deal with a reality that his future will never be the same. The good thing about this storyline is if they temporarily had Curtis suffering from paralysis, it would give Donnell Turner excellent Emmy fodder. Donnell is a great actor. He's a great, nice guy in real life. And it would be super sweet to see that trophy in his hand. And this is the kind of storyline that could make that happen for him. It would also give Portia the opportunity to take care of him and for their love to kind of get back on track. It would keep Stella and Marshall around, and they're always a lot of fun. And he could have some sympathy from Sonny, because Sonny's been through this paralysis thing after being shot a few years ago. And it would also give him some seriously poignant scenes with his newfound daughter, Trina. So I think it's going to have some kind of tragic outcome for him, but not death and not permanently. All right, our number 2 prediction is that Valentin and Laura find someone in Chechnya, someone important. So Victor Cassadine knows who is at that property in Russia, and he left it to Nicholas Cassadine. So just the calculus on that makes it seem like the person that they find there is someone that should be important to Nicholas. And just a reminder, it can't be Nicholas himself, even though that's what Laura Spencer is hoping to find. Because remember, he is, as far as we know, still in a coma and still being held in Pawtuck, New York by Austin Gatlin Holt's crazy cousin, Mason Gatlin. So it's not Nick. All right, so it could be Nicholas's grandma, Helena Cassidyne. That would be a whole lot of fun if Constance Towers was back for another few episodes and was revealed to be alive. Or maybe it could be Nick's dad, Stavros Cassidyne, who was also supposedly dead. But those Cassidines are like cockroaches. You cannot kill them. A lot of people are hoping that it might be Luke Spencer, and because Laura's there, that would certainly be very shocking for her. Luke obviously wouldn't be someone that Nick would care that much about, other than having him as leverage or to give back to his mom, Laura. So maybe it's them. So we're also going to do a standalone video on this. So check back at our channel, and we're going to explore a little more about who they are going to find in Chechnya, but someone important. All right. Our number 3 prediction is that Portia is not going to let up on her anti-Spencer scheme. Despite Portia having an injured hubby who's been shot, barely made it through surgery, maybe paralyzed, all her focus should be on Curtis and his health, but it's not. She is going to double down on this stuff against Spencer. And seeing Curtis shot, makes it more important to her to protect her family. And of course, the singular focus as a mom she has is protecting Trina. Portia's going to keep encouraging Esme at every turn. And, that could be dangerous just because she's a psycho, that would be really bad. And Trina's going to be furious once she finds out about it. And of course she will find out about it. It could further fracture the family. But still, with all these things about it and the fact that Portia's been warned repeatedly not to go down this path, next week's spoilers have her grilling Spencer Cassadine. And the other thing is, I think that Portia probably knows that Spencer and Trina have not been intimate yet, and maybe she wants to try really hard to break them up before that happens. All right, our fourth prediction, and this is based in a spoiler, the second half is not. So Willow and Nina are bonding. That's an official spoiler. And then it's all going to blow up. That's not an official spoiler, but I think you have to agree that it's coming, right? So the new spoiler says that Nina Reeves scores big points with Willow Tate, and that is the week of July 24th. She has been allowed into Willow's little recovery bubble. She's going to get closer and closer to her. They are going to bond. And Carly is not going to be there to be a guard dog because Willow now wants her biological mother there. And what I'm wondering if they get closer and closer and closer, and then Willow gets all healed up from her leukemia and her bone marrow transplant. By the time that Nina is having her wedding, maybe they're so close that she is going to be Nina's matron of honor, technically, since she's married as well. That would put Willow front and center at the wedding, where we expect this whole SEC thing to blow up in Nina's face, possibly with Eddie Main getting his memories back. They're setting it up so it's all going to be so much worse on Nina each day. She's going to lose the daughter, a real daughter, a daughter she's gotten close to. And, can they ever fix it after this? It just seems doubtful, and it seems like there's going to be a huge fall coming. All right, before we dig into this last prediction about a dead body, if you haven't already, please click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH spoilers, news, and updates. And if you enjoy these predictions, we'd love it if you'd click a like. All right, let's dig in. Dex finds a body is our prediction. The official spoiler, and this is for Monday, July 24th, is that Dex makes a grisly discovery. That phrase, grisly discovery, anytime we see that, it's always a body. Very occasionally still alive, but generally if they say grisly, it is a dead body. So who is it? Who is Dex going to find dead? It could be like maybe one of Selena Wu's flunkies. It could be the assassin that took that pot shot at Sunny and Anna. Maybe whoever hired him has him killed for failing. So a day after this grisly discovery, Sunny is giving Dex some advice, maybe about how to alert the cops without revealing that he was there, because he's been at too many crime scenes and it's just not a good look for a guy that's working for a mobster. So I do think while they say grisly discovery, that Dex is going to find a dead body, but I don't think it's going to be anybody front burner. I think it's going to be someone maybe we haven't heard about before, or they've been a very minor character. We will just have to wait and see.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.